friends are quite, or friendship is quite an interesting concept when you actually stop and think about it. I mean, you have a whole different sets of friends, people that you are friends through work, colleagues, people from work that you are a lot closer to than just colleagues who you might see outside of work, have a good laugh with, and we'll probably maintain some contact with after you've left work, and the same sort of thing through hobbies and activities. But when it comes to actual friends, the sort that you have throughout your life, or throughout the duration of your life, from when you're growing up as a child through adulthood, and the kind of people you expect to be friends with, from birth to the grave, if you like. Obviously, there's a much greater bond there. It is that realistically, I think the people that you miss most when you don't see them, or when they're gone. But perversely, they're also quite often the people who you cannot see for months at a time, and then you can walk back in and out of one another's lives as though you only saw one another yesterday. It was always quite interesting. Well, it's probably not interesting. It's probably not the right word. But obviously, quite sad when you think that if one of those friends was to go, leave, move away, or die, that's actually a relationship that you will never have again with anyone else. You will never have that same connection, that same bond, that same friendship, the same jokes. Yeah. I guess what I'm kind of trying to say, without sounding like some sort of lecturing, pompous old tosser, is that it's probably important, if you hadn't already realised, to look out for these sort of friends, and keep an eye on them, because quite often they're the last people generally to want to burden you with their problems, because they know that you have your own problems. Generally, not that you wouldn't be quite happy to help them, and vice versa, but it's one of those things that we all do, where we look at everyone else's problems and we kind of figure that they've got a lot on, we probably shouldn't bother them with our troubles. So yeah, I think sometimes it's like it can be quite easy for friends to not talk. As I say, I mean, through doing stuff like that, you could potentially lose a friend who you'll never replace. Anyway, that's my YouTube comment over for the day on the Bleeding Obvious. And hopefully I'll have a better vlog soon. And take care, and I'll catch you all later. Toodle pip.